Welcome to Rant, where we break down all the things going on in this week of professional wrestling. It's your boy ABE from DET.
Your girl
My
Miinx Mayhem.
and my name is Chuck Jordan. I
How
feel
is
like she's our,
everybody
our,
doing?
our, our moderator.
Huh?
I feel like she's our peace treaty right now.
Right, she's in the middle. Like, I'm going to keep this fair and even and down the middle.
You two separate.
But we already talked all about this Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns segment. Miinx, break it down. What was your thoughts on how that went down on SmackDown?
It was some cinematic shit, honestly. Like it was like a mini movie right in between SmackDown. It was great. I mean, it was fucking awesome. I give it to Cody Rhodes. He's undeniably really, really fucking good on the mic and doing promos. Like whenever he's in the ring, he be ripping everybody to shreds, but in a respectable way though. It was
Right.
really great. I loved seeing it, but obviously, um, we all knew Roman Reigns was gonna come back and try to get the title and stuff like that. So obviously, I seen that one coming.
Right, a mile away, a mile away. Since you had a couple times to watch it, Chuck, a few more times, anything that you want to talk about that we haven't already?
Yes, I do. The CW. Sorry, no. Truthfully, during the pandemic, they had to learn how to really sell to the cameras and not just the audience. And you can tell Roman learned a lot from that. And you can also tell that Cody has some acting experience. They both do, but the way they sold to the camera more so the people at home. And not only that, they were doing mannerisms that, like when Cody was when he was talking about this is my stadium, Cody was like, all right, this might be to me. I personally was like, this might be your stadium, and you can have it, but outside of this stadium, this whole city is mine. Personally, that's how I would have played on it, but I like how he did it. He humbled him like that's cute, but everywhere around here is mine. Even this. You
And
played for us. Thank you.
right, I found out later that Paul Heyman, he was the director of this entire segment, and the Rock $7 film crew are the one that put it all together, man. You can tell the Rock had something to do with this, man.
Of course.
My name is Chuck. That's my guy, Paul Heyman, the truth.
I'm not gonna lie. And yesterday I was even saying, man, you know, I usually go at Roman. I talk all type of bad shit about him, but I genuinely felt bad for him. I watched it over. I was like, damn, Cody was going kind of hard, man. Not that he didn't deserve it. Roman spent years just jumping people, doing all type of bad shit. So he deserved to be in the position that he is in right now. But Cody was kind of, he really gave me like a heel bad guy vibe. I don't know if I like it or not. Did you get that feel where he
I
was going
loved
bad
it.
or?
I loved it.
I felt like
And
he was. Honestly, I feel like maybe pretty soon we'll be getting a heel Cody Rhodes, but I'm not too sure because Cody Rhodes is always the good guy. He's always the hero. Yeah, Cody. But if he turns heel, then I'm automatically like on his side and forget Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, I said what I said.
And if he go heel, he got to go back to the black hair too. Black hair Cody is a goddamn demon, man. I don't know if y'all saw him on the Indies and Bullet Club. He was a savage, man.
As long as
Oh,
he don't go back to Stardust, I'm all good.
right, never, never. Don't do it.
Don't
That's disrespectful.
ever.
Why did Roman have to pull up with 7 vehicles with all type of security? Who the hell? What?
I actually thought it was great due to the fact that it was it was it was a double play because Roman's used to being the head of the company. We saw the plane. Roman got to be here. We saw that he's for 4 years, and I like we talk about psyche all the time. For 4 years, I have been the man. I have been the guy, the go-to guy. I've carried this everything. I've it's me. So he's going to pull up like it's presidential. But if you notice, he's dressed down. Where Cody suit tie, he looks presidential. He's pulling up in a goddamn Mustang,
Shout out to that
hard Mustang.
cocaine white Mustang pulling up like a boss.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? Cody looks like he would pull up with the presidential look, but no. He's homegrown. He pulling up in a Mustang. Like, what up, though?
Right, right.
you ever consider that maybe trucks represented something else. Like here was my thought on seeing it. Yes, I agree. Why the hell he tried to come in like the president? Okay, you're not that important. Calm down. But um maybe each one of those trucks represented who was gonna come back and help him at Bad Blood. Maybe.
Hmm. Chuck was kind of hinting at something. He thought it was who'd you say it was Jimmy's truck? Jacob's.
Uh, Back in the day, he had Sammy. Sammy might have had a truck. Jimmy had a truck. Jay had a truck. Heyman had a truck. Solo had a truck. But the more and more I keep thinking, like I study psychology. It's I've been the man for 4+ years, and it's driven in my head. Technically, to this company, I am the president. I am the guy that everybody relies on. So even though he's been gone for 5 months, in his mental, which is the reason I love the fact that Cody keeps crushing him every time. Well, this is mine, and it was, it's not no more. You have nothing. To where when Roman finally broke, he was like, "What do you want?" Like, I'm trying to hold on to something, and Cody's like, "Yeah, no, you have nothing, and I'm going to remind you as I carry this. This isn't for you to take. This isn't for you to have. This isn't. Nothing is for you. Nothing is yours anymore."
Right,
The
definitely, definitely.
psyche is just is man. That's why I love Paul Heyman, because he always plays to the psyche. Like, you gotta, as an everyday fan, we just watch for intervals, for moments, but Paul Heyman is playing the long game. Like what he said with Cody brought up the, even though Cody lost that year, but Cody told him, "You keep going down this path, you're going to lose it all." And that's why he reminded him the other day. I told you about this before. I told you were gonna lose it. That
Right.
was your warning. Now I don't have no sympathy for you.
Do you think now, Minx? Do you think before we were saying no, no more Roman versus Cody, but after this, do you feel like they have to have Roman Cody 3 at WrestleMania now?
They have to have it. After that promo that they just cut, they have to do it. They have
Right,
to. Like
right.
that's negotiable at this point. But then again, if it is if it was a Paul Heyman thing, you got to think about Paul Heyman and the way he works. I agree with Chuck on this one. It's like a psychological fair type of thing. But then again, there are like more Samoans that have been signed, so we don't even know if they're gonna show up at Bad Blood or somewhere in the future. We don't technically know if Roman Reigns has anything. It's just that he's not telling anybody what he's planning. It's not out there yet. We don't know what he has technically. We can't say he doesn't have nothing. All these Samoans are getting signed. We don't know who's gonna come out and help, obviously Roman Reigns, because like I said, the old bloodline and the new bloodline, it's a numbers game. He's not, either way. Jacob Fatu's going to get in there. Either way, the Tongans are going to get in there, and it's just going to be him and Cody. But I don't think Kevin Owens or Randy Orton would fight in defense of Roman Reigns.
Not at
So
all.
100%.
we have to think about who Roman has on his team currently. Could it be The Rock? Who knows? Could it be like any new of the Samoans that got signed? Who knows?
Yeah. And I want to get your opinion on this, Chuck. Zilla Fatu has officially canceled all of his future GCW events. All of his bookings have been canceled from here until further notice. He has one more match scheduled this Tuesday, I believe. That is his final indie date. Is that a hint for you that Zilla is officially about to be signed and coming to WWE?
No, because I don't think
No,
he's ready. But
no.
I do think he should come for anything. It should be for NXT. And if, like I said before, I think Zilla's the type of guy you can sign him and give him the Braun Strowman treatment, where yes, he's in NXT, yes, he's learning, yes, he's developing, but no, he's not on any show. We don't put him on to be advertised. It's just he's in the background learning, to where when we do need to bring him up, he's available.
There's been some
Um,
hints. Ava just posted on X talking about how things have been out of control at NXT, and she's hiring special security. So that could be her special security, her cousin.
and if they do use, like I said, if they do sign him, I believe it should be for NXT. I
Yeah,
personally would just not have him be televised, but you can use him due to the fact that Ava is, like you just said, Ava's running the show. That's the Rock's daughter. Why not bring some Samoans down there to where they have their own story outside of the thing? But what you said earlier, what you said a minute ago, Minx, you said I forgot what you just said, but I want to talk about that a little bit because you rebutted something I said. My mind is all over the place right now, but The Rock, I believe personally would be a better WrestleMania for Cody, for one. But for Roman, yes, he talked about family, but Roman was only focused on the ones who was already in the company. Solo is the one who's bringing them all in from outside. Like yeah, you're right. We do own this company. Let's bring them all in. So for the storyline of Roman, it doesn't make any sense for Roman to bring outsiders in yet, unless he gets that desperate. Because for him, he's trying to hold on to who's already here. Solo's the one that's let's open these doors because y'all said Jacob shouldn't be here. He's a criminal. Bring him in. The Tongans shouldn't be here because they bring him in. Bring him. He's the one who's building the bloodline off of people we've never seen, well, from other brands. But we've never seen with Roman's like Jimmy and Jay never had a chance. Give him a chance. Rock's a legend. He's with me. Paul Heyman's would bring with me. It's keeping the family here intact, where Solo's bringing the new ones in
Yeah, I feel
and
you.
opening a floodgate.
Beep. I gotta rebuttal that.
Run it. Let's go.
Oh,
I like it.
so you still
This is a
got
conversation for me. This is fun.
you still got to think about it though. Like if Roman at this point, Cody Rhodes just pointed out he doesn't have shit. Yo, homie, you ain't got jack shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna run it. You're not gonna win, basically. But we don't know how desperate Roman Reigns is to get that title back.
I
So
said that. I said we don't
yeah,
know how desperate he is. He could be
yeah.
that desperate to start bringing more in.
If he's that okay, yeah, then I wasn't. As soon as you said something, my mind went somewhere else, and I was like, yeah, I gotta argue this.
Oh, my bad. Because I was saying like his story is keeping the family intact, but I said but we don't know how desperate he is. But his
Yes,
character so far is just keeping what we have here intact, making who we have now taken to what as he calls the island of relativity. It's but we don't know how desperate he is right now,
yes.
especially with Cody keeps driving the nail deep into the man's chest like you don't have shit. You don't have nothing.
Well, he
I
don't.
agreed, but I do think he's that desperate. And like, you know what? Um, um, Jey Uso, he's going on and do his little singles shit now. Who knows if he might win? Um, I highly doubt it. I'm hoping he doesn't, just so they can keep him available for the old bloodline. That way they're helping him. But so far, we have seen nothing of Jimmy, Jay, or even Sammy.
Right.
So that desperate for that title, he's gonna bring in somebody else. And in my opinion, I hope to God that it ends up being actually for WrestleMania a triple threat against not even a triple threat. There's 2 days in WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
like Cody and Romans can do their thing and The Rock could come back and claim his actual place as the High Chief. Because let's be honest, it's The Rock. It's not Roman Reigns. Sorry, I know some people might agree, but it's actually The Rock. So he might
Yeah.
come. He might spin the block on that. We never know.
That'd be dope. I really do hope they turn the tables and bring The Rock back in somehow, maybe at Bad Blood. But you brought up something else, Minx. You were talking about Randy and KO having uh Cody's back. How did you feel about KO last night when he was looking at the screen? He was disappointed at the end. He almost had the chair. He was about to hit Cody. What'd you feel about KO and his role and all of that?
Honestly, I feel like, of course, I feel like maybe him and Randy Orton both feel are kind of salty about it. Like, why would you team up with him after we fought with you for years against him and jumping people and doing all this effed up stuff? Like, why would you? Why would you team up with him for what? Like, I feel like they might be salty about that, but I do feel like I feel like there's a build up there with
Mhm.
KO and Cody. There's definitely a build up. There's definitely some shit is definitely gonna fucking go down, and you can just, it's something that's so obvious because Kevin's trying so hard not to go there, but eventually he's gonna lose his shit and he's gonna go there, and that's
Right.
probably one of the main reasons.
Who do you think will turn on who? Cody turning on KO or KO turning on Cody?
Man, if we're talking Cody turning heel, Cody's gonna turn on KO. If we're talking KO, then KO's just gonna be KO and turn on Cody.
Because that's what he do to everybody.
Yeah.
Why am I the only one who has a different twist?
What's your twist?
I told you before, Randy's going to turn on Cody, and KO's just going to. That's my partner. Sorry, and just go along with it. That's my because right now KO's torn. It's like I've been fighting this guy for 5 years, and you just gonna join him? But you're my boy. I don't really know what to do. Well, Randy's like, and they both have the personality to just turn on anybody in the blink of a dime, which is the reason I love that they partnered up with each other. Because originally it was turning on each other, then somehow they realized that they turn on each other so much that they became friends. Put the title on them, by the way. But yeah, I think Randy's going to be the one that be like, bow, RKO out of nowhere, and Kevin's gonna be like, oh, that's my tag team partner, Randy. I mean Cody. But besides, you did it to yourself. You partnered with Roman. Go partner with Roman again.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I feel bad for KO.
Hey, why was I gonna say RKO? Randy Orton, he has done that shit times. Like, I mean, a million times. I would not put it past anybody. I would not put that past nobody. That's a good point, though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Now to jump to a different topic real quick, we got the Lucha Bros from AEW coming up to WWE. Everybody thought that they were going to show up last night and help Andrade win because they all know they trained with Andrade, they grew up with him, they boys in real life. But if y'all was to bring Lucha Bros in, who would you have them feud against? Because the tag team division seems to be lacking right now. Who would you have them go up against, Miinx?
Legado del Fantasma.
That would be a good one though. You know, Triple H like that brown on brown violence.
I mean, the world loves that. So
Right, right.
I think probably, I mean, if anything, they'll probably go straight into joining the LWO.
Uh,
I mean,
Sad.
that's just obvious. Any Mexican or something that has to do with luchador, they go straight into the LWO. So
Right,
that
right.
they're gonna be greeted by Rey Mysterio, like, what's up, blah blah, and Rey Mysterio is gonna have their back just because they're, oh, I'm gonna say it now, raza, which is um, a Latin community. So you can be like, yeah, we got your back, we got your back. You need any help, you let us know, and that's an automatic in to LWO.
Right, right. I wouldn't mind if they elevate LWO, make it a darker, more serious group. I'm down with that. But if it's gonna be the goofy guys they are now, hell no.
I mean, I feel like they could have picked some better people for the LWO. I mean, Rey Mysterio's fine, and I don't really
Yeah,
care. Vega, she's a girl, and they need a girl at least in one faction. One girl at least in the faction. I don't mind her, but like, I don't even know those
Do
dudes.
they?
Sorry, like, they don't. For me, they don't do nothing. They don't win anything. They're just there.
they just there.
So they're just kind of there. So they could at least like did something else, or they might just join Andrade, like, and
Mm.
then he gets his own faction, and then he can go and beef with the LWO or the
Legato del Fantasma.
yeah, like all the Fantasma. He can go beef with Santos Escobar. There's many options for them to like team up with Andrade, man, Andrade. There's many chances. There's so many ways that can go.
Yeah. Chuck, your thoughts on Lucha Bros?
I think they should be brought up right after the Carmelo Hayes thing is over, and they'd be the reason why it's over because of the numbers, which is going to force Carmelo to go try to get Trick.
Ooh,
But we
yeah.
don't want him to go get Trick. We just want him to move on. Just go back to NXT and just stay down there. Just leave us alone. But I think it should come down to Carmelo. He's getting sick of Carmelo, and when he finally does, it's like, all right, you know what? Numbers rule. But I've got a question. Why do all groups need a woman? I
Tech,
never understood it because sometimes like they'll have a group of other guys come down and they're beating the shit out of somebody and they're looking at the girls just like, They can't do nothing to them. But the
Seriously,
girls can hit the shit out of them, but
you
they
guys
can't
have
do nothing back.
podcasts.
Say that one more time.
I said, why do you guys have me on podcast? I'm a girl.
Because you're
That's
absolutely
that's
amazing.
that's completely different. No one's fighting us, and if they was,
I wouldn't be able to
they're
help.
going to jump me because I'm the big guy.
I wouldn't be able to help you. I'm 4'8" and about 120 pounds. I'll run, hide. Sorry, peace out.
No, no, you go get the chair because they're going to be jumping me because I'm the big guy. You go get the chair and swat them off for the big guy.
Now, she got that Latin in her. I know she got a blade close at all times. Some type of knife, some type of something. Okay, all right.
Shooter, shoot.
I got a question for you, Minx. Though last night we had a speaking of women, we had a little shakeup. We were supposed to see who would be facing Nia Jax, but some shenanigans came off, and Bailey and Naomi get the pin. So Nick Aldis has made this now a match between Bailey and Naomi, and the winner will get a shot at Nia Jax. Who do you see coming out of that?
Wait, who's the match against?
It's gonna be Bailey and Naomi, and the winner goes to fight Nia for the title.
BBL Bailey versus the Glow.
Bailey has a BBL.
No, that's just what Nia calls her because
Oh,
she said her booty looked big out of nowhere.
I'm over. What? I was flabbergasted. What? Bailey?
Bailey said she has no nothing. She's just natural. But Nia Jax said one day she's like, what are you, BBL Bailey? So it just stuck. It's funny as hell. BBL Bailey. BBL Bailey. Where's
Saying
the
she
Glow?
really got a BBL. Okay, no, honestly, I think the Glow is gonna take that one.
Mm.
I Bailey, but I think it's gonna be the Glow.
Cause
Now,
I'm amazing.
What do you think, Chuck? You going with
Cause
Naomi?
I'm amazing. Go. She needs one.
I'm
And
going
we
with
just
some
already saw
shenanigans.
we already saw Bailey win.
Something gonna happen. I just feel a triple threat coming. I think something gonna happen where it's not gonna be a clear winner, and it's gonna be the three of them fighting.
And if it is a triple threat, we already know what's going to happen. Tiffy time, cash in.
Mm. I don't know. I like her and Nia Jax together. I want to keep them going for a
That's what
little
I'm saying.
longer, man.
One of them's gonna go get ready to pin Nia, and she calls herself. I was saving it. I was saving the title for us.
Man, we shall see. We shall see.
Tiffy time.
yeah, she annoys me with that shit.
Toodles.
She's such a girly girl, and I'm not like that. So every time she comes out on screen, it just makes me want to punch her. I know she could beat my ass, but that's not the point. It's just she's just so damn annoying. Like shut up. Damn.
Oh man. With with
Why
everything that
don't you want Jay to win?
who?
She said she don't want Jay Uso to win for the bloodline reason.
Wow,
But
that was the next
why?
question I was about to get into too.
But why don't you want Jay to win?
Jay to win what?
Intercontinental Championship versus Braun Breaker.
I said I don't want Jay to win.
Yeah, you said you didn't want Jay to win. You was like, hopefully he doesn't win. That way he's ready for be available for the bloodline.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, so he can be available for the bloodline, but I feel like
Let him win.
he deserves a title anyways. Like even if he's IC title, even if he's the IC champion, he can still go help out the bloodline. I was just thinking about it. So I don't think that matters, but they need to give that man a title. They need to stop bullshitting.
Well, we got one more day till we find out Jay versus Braun Breaker. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say Braun Breaker's gonna win it. I think maybe this might be the day Jimmy shows up or something happens with the bloodline interfering. I just don't feel like Jay needs the title right now. He's so big. He is a title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I also think it's gonna ruin him if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because everybody
You
gonna just look at him as a joke. You can't keep being the main event and not winning a main event.
Yeah.
The internet is already in an uproar saying that why put him in this position to lose again? You keep putting him in a position to lose. You got to put him in a position to win, which is the reason I said they need to do old school Sasha Banks Charlotte in this scenario and let them just go back and forth, passing the belt off for a little bit, and then you got to just until like what's the seasons right until Royal Rumbles and stuff started. Then you just end it, and then you set up right by then. He should be partnering back up with Roman that way, or getting back with his brother for the tag team run for WrestleMania or something. It's you give him the belt until something else. Plus, like I keep saying, you know how much money you can make off of Yeet with the championship?
Yep.
Come on, take the money.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
buying two. One to wear
100%.
and one to put up.
We
I
speaking of Jay.
Okay, one last thing. After all
Yeah.
that he talking about he gonna dog walk his ass and it's gonna be short and sweet.
Which is a Jacob line,
He better beat his ass. That's all I gotta say.
which he
Right.
stole from his cousin Jacob.
100%.
That
How do
is a
y'all
Jacob
feel about
line.
this Rhea Ripley, Jay Uso creepy little love affair that's going on? Some people love it. A lot of people love it on the internet. Me personally, I think it's just, I don't know, it's kind of cringy. Your thoughts on that, Miinx?
It's cringe. Because it I mean, I guess you can say opposites attract sometimes, which normally sometimes does happen. But for me, it's just weird. Like, cause he's over there like yeet, and then she's over there like whooping ass and shit, and she looks like the queen of hell. Like it doesn't make sense. Like he's dressed in bright colors. She's always in all black. It's a little weird for me.
Right. And then even when she do the yeet, it's like kind of like that white girl trying to be hip hop, like yeet,
Yeah.
like stop it. Stop it. Relax. You're out of pocket here. It almost feels racist, just stop it. Chuck, your thoughts on this little creepy love affair?
I've hated it since the beginning. I didn't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's stupid. Especially, and we're in a world today where kayfabe has been broken a long time ago. We both know that they're both married. What is this like? Unless it was like a work wife type of thing, cool. But it's getting to the point like he, you're about to lose the title because of her, bro. It's starting to piss me off because I went on a rant Monday. Not going to do this again. But you got one chance, Jay. One. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes one in a lifetime.
If anybody, I would love to see Rhea and Damien have some like little secret chemistry. They fit better to me. Or is it just me?
I mean, they do because they're like both evil. Just kidding. Just kidding. But they both got a certain aesthetic to them that makes them look like they'll go together very well.
Right.
So, but outside of like regular life, I guess they're just really good friends. Like, but it makes sense in the ring. Like they look the same. They're on the same team. If it might be maybe in the future, they'll have like a love connection or something like that. But this whole Yeet thing just does not make no sense.
Right.
I hate to go here, but she looks better with what's her name? Um,
Her.
she would look better with like a Tiffy.
Oh my God,
Yes,
you fucking perv.
I'm
Oh
being
my God.
honest.
Rhea and Tiffy.
Because Rhea lived back in the day when they looked hella fucking close, and we see how Rhea is with Samantha. She and the new chick in the back. Rhea comes off as bi. Why not play into it?
I guess so. I guess so. To each his own.
Just being honest.
Yeah. But speaking of let's stay on the women's topic. It seems like Damage Control has worked their way up into the tag team title picture. Do anybody even think that they have a chance against Jade and Bianca?
Fuck no.
O- only because EO Sky is fucking amazing. I want to say yes, but no.
No.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I guess it ain't even worth talking about it. Moving on to the next topic. A lot of people online are comparing what happened last night in that segment with Cody and Roman to the Wyatt Six segment when they came in and murdered everybody. Which segment to you were better? The Cody and Roman last night or the Wyatt Six making their debut? Miinx?
Honestly, I'm just a spooky girl, so I would say the White Six was pretty fucking badass. But it's two different. It's like when you watch movies, it's two different genres. You cannot compare them at all. One is more like spooky horror slasher. The other one's like serious drama. So you can't really compare the two, and they're both equally as great.
100% agree. Spot on. Chuck, your thoughts?
I was gonna say I thought the Wyatt was more edge on your seat because you didn't know what to expect. Where this one was like an action movie, you were just waiting to see what was going to happen.
Right, right.
But I didn't actually start not liking the Wyatt shit until they started doing a little everybody get a solo promo vignette. That kind of where it start turning left for me. But the original one, I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, he killed him, and what is going on? Like, no one knew what the fuck to expect or what was going to go on. With Cody and Roman, it was more like, is one of them going to punch each other, or what are we really doing here? And I actually thought Roman was going to hit Cody with the, what do you want to talk about?
Right. With Bad Blood coming up, let's do a quick prediction. I'm gonna start with Mink. I'm gonna run through the matches. You tell me, who do you think your predictions for Bad Blood are? We got the Hell in a Cell, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Who you got?
I don't care, but I'm just gonna go with Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, got you. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus the Bloodline. Who do you got in that?
For this one, I got Cody and Roman, definitely.
Cody and Roman. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
You already know. Rhea Ripley.
And last one that we know for sure will happen, Damian Priest versus Finn Balor.
Damn, you know what? That's the only one that's a hard one for me. Like, even though Finn Balor, you asshole, um, he's like Dollar General, Judgment Day now. Like, it's so hard because Finn Balor he's good too. So is Damian Priest. So that'll be one hell of a match. But I'm just gonna call it with my fave, Damian Priest. So
Damian Priest it is. Now, we don't know this match for sure, but we're going to assume it ends in a triple threat. Nia Jax versus Bailey versus Naomi. Who do you have winning that one?
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax retaining. Chuck, your turn. Let's start off with CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell. Who do you got?
I want Drew to win, but I believe they're going to give it to CM Punk.
CM Punk. Okay.
I want Drew to win though, because to me, it's Drew is the smart choice, but we both know they'll probably give it to CM Punk on. You broke my bracelet, so I'm going to break your face, and now I get to. Yeah, it's stupid. CM Punk.
Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
Liv Morgan.
Wow. Liv. Okay. Interesting. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Who you got with that one?
If he shows up as the demon, I'm going with the demon Finn Balor. But I know he's not. So still going to go with Finn Balor.
All right. Finn Balor it is. If it ends up being a triple threat, Nia Jax, Naomi, and Bailey, who do you have winning that?
If Nia don't win straight out, Tiffy time with the cash in to save the
Ooh.
belt.
Tiffy time with the cash in. And the main event, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus the Bloodline.
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 What?
How?
Mm-hmm.
How? How do you see them?
Numbers. And I don't believe that, and I believe something's going to happen to where KO is going to talk to Cody, or somebody's going to talk to Cody, and Cody's going to just feel like Roman did something to where you broke our truce. You broke you didn't hold your end of the bargain. I should be able to trust you. He's going to feel like he wasn't able to trust him, and he's going to get the ball and walk away type shit, and leave Roman to die in the ring. Or, from what I'm hoping, Hikuleo shows up.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a numbers game, and that's going to be a DQ, but in favor of the Bloodline. That way we can get kickstart the launch of the Survival Series. Because if Roman and Cody win, what's the point of a Survival Series? They've Bloodline already lost. You gotta let the bloodline win for victory later.
I see what you mean. That makes sense.
That
A-
makes sense.
Any last topics or questions y'all want to hit before we get out of here?
Uh, I hope Liv Morgan loses
Why do you want Liv to lose?
because she sucks.
But
Yeah,
why do you want her to lose?
Who the hell runs from an injured wrestler? If you were injured and you were trying to attack me and you had like something wrong with your knee, I'm gonna just kick you in the knee and run. Duh. Like I'll run to you, not run from you.
right. Drop kick
She's
that
she's a
knee.
perfect heel. She is playing into the heels run. Heels do whatever they got to do to hold on to the championship belt. We've seen it throughout history. We've seen champions who were running because they were afraid to lose the belt.
You're right. Maybe I just don't like her. You're right.
Any last thoughts
Now,
you want to get in, Chuck?
I just don't believe that Rhea should win. To me, Rhea is the real heel in this story, and no one sees it. I'm the only one that sees she's the real heel. She deserves to lose. Let the Liv Morgan tour end. And I actually think if they're not going to do the other way, let's go with the Abe's way. The Abe way is Liv wins. And when everybody's getting ready to boo, Tiffy time music hits and she comes and cashes and takes the damn belt from her.
Oh, I never thought of that one.
That'd be
I
nice.
like the Abe way. I think that would be the best because right now you don't have any other heels other than Liv. Matter of fact, you only got damn near two women on Raw right now. It seems like. So if Rhea won, it's just gonna be her and Liv again. So it's like, why do that when you can bring somebody new into the fold and just fuck
Right.
shit up?
Speaking about bringing somebody in the fold, if Charlotte comes back from both of y'all, starting with Miinx, who would you have her feud with first?
Go for Liv Morgan since she got the title.
Mm, yeah, that
And
is true.
I want to change. Well, I don't really want to change my answer because I still believe Rhea Ripley should win because she should. But anyways, um, Liv Morgan might win anyways through interference.
Yeah, true, true. Who would you have Charlie go up against, Chuck?
Um, shit, who would have the belt by the end of the year? Because
Yeah, because when you
I don't think Charlotte's coming back to Royal Rumble. I'm calling Charlotte as as a contestant in the Royal Rumble. If I was WWE, the smart money is hold her for Royal Rumble. Let her completely get cleared. Let her go ahead and get some training back in. Get the ring rust off, and bring her back for the Royal Rumble. Why? Because she's already legitimate in the Rumble, and it's a great time to shock somebody.
that is true.
Also, you know what? He just made me think of something else. Um, what if Charlotte comes back to help Rhea because she lost it to Rhea? She wants Rhea
Mm,
to get it back so she can face Rhea to beat her.
mm, that is true. That is true. Charlotte, when you really think about it, she's such the queen. You're right, Chuck. Whoever has the title, that's what she's going after. She's about the title. She's not here to play games. Anytime Charlotte is healthy, she is always around that championship picture, man. They love her. She's the teacher's pet in WWE, you know?
Nah, either way is fine because, like I said, then again, she could come to SmackDown and fight the Queen for the Queen
Mm,
spot.
True.
Queen versus Queen. That is a good one. That is a good
True.
Because I'm really over here plaguing my brain. Who is on Raw as far as females who can really take the belt right now?
one. Most people tied up in this whole tag team picture, so it ain't a lot, man. With Jade and Bianca being a tag team, they take away a lot from the women's division.
Well, Jade and Bianca technically are on SmackDown,
Yeah.
but everybody are fighting. We got the PFC. We got Damage Control. We got Alba and Dawn.
Kate Carter and Lyra Valkyra.
All of these are on Raw, but they're all tag teams. Who
Yeah.
is Solo well, I don't play on words, but who's solo to fight? Like that's why I don't want Rhea to win right now. Because if Rhea wins, she has nobody other than Liv to fight, and we've already saw it too many times. And I don't want another champion to win and not have nobody to face. It's to me, yes, yeah, it's great. Oh, they get the not just not an attack, get to complete the story and get their revenge. But who you got next? You have to have the next, and unless you're building somebody up for the next, leave it on Live and bring somebody else in. Bring Roxanne Perez up. Bring Tiffy over. Bring somebody who can take it off the heel. You need the heel to have the championship because otherwise people are gonna hate the person for not having a good run if they're a good guy. If you're a heel and you don't have nobody to face, it's just because there's no faces. But when you're a baby face and you don't have nobody to fight, people turn on you and they hate you for it, which is stupid, but it's the truth. So it's like right now, with Liv having it, everybody already hates her. So if she just keeps holding it, they're just going to still hate her. It's not going to work against her. Where if Rhea wins and doesn't have anybody to face, it's like, oh, she sucks. She took it off Liv and ain't got nobody. No, let's if you don't have nobody set up for her, leave it on Liv.
I agree. I
Or
agree.
it and Charlotte comes for the title.
But Charlotte's not going to be medically cleared until next year.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you have a Tiffy, Roxanne Perez, or somebody.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What if Rhea wins it and then Tiffy cashes in on Rhea?
I take that for sure. I'd love to see that.
I would too. That's why I'm calling it.
And then have
Or
Rhea
that.
try to feud with Tiffy because they kind of I like those type of feuds. Like it's like high school, the goth girl versus the cheerleader. You know what I mean?
Either way it goes, if Tiffy comes over to Raw, it's going to be one hell of a fucking thing. And that's why I said the Abe way, because usually the first one was like, she should come to Raw, cash in on Raw, because Raw has nobody. We have a bunch of people on SmackDown. We have nobody on Raw. That's a hell of a cash in right there. And
Right.
you can cash in on any champion. It doesn't
Right.
have to be Nia, just because you're with Nia. Go ahead, come to Raw. Tiffy, come to Raw.
Yep. Yep.
Cash in on the Raw.
But I think we ranted enough here. But
On the Raw. You see the shirt? Cash in here.
a lot of people have been asking about the Holy Shit podcast and our breakdown. Let me just run it down for y'all real quick. On Mondays, you can get all of us on the Monday Night Raw post show. Tuesday, same thing. All of us on the NXT post show. Wednesday, you're going to get some meditation with Miinx. She's got a dope segment where she's breaking down a ton of topics during the week. Along with later on in the evening, you can get me on the AEW Dynamite post show. Thursday, you get Talking Shh of the Week and the Icon of the Week. Friday, you get SmackDown post show with all of us. Saturday, you get Ring Rant with Miinx and a slew of guests like we have today. Sunday, you get the man, the myth, the legend, that guy here right there, Chuck Jordan, Chuck's Angels, which is getting flagged left and right and causing us all type of problems. So
Woo!
clean that shit up, please.
Woo! Let's do it, baby.
But till then,
There's
it's your
no
boy.
bad publicity.
It's your boy ABE from DET.
Miinx Mayhem.
Get it together.
There's no bad publicity, baby. It's the American dream, baby. My name is Chuck Jordan. I'm done.
You've been tuned in to Ring Rant and the Holy
It's
Shit
the American dream,
podcast.
baby.